LeBron, Mark Altman, Associated Press. J.R. Smith, obviously a tremendous game tonight. Talked about how he came early this morning to shoot around, and Coach Blatt talked about how you came with him. Just talk about how that kind of panned out. Was it you initiating that? Was it J.R. initiating that? What prompted that?
Well, we were together last night, watching the playoff games, and J.R. Said he was going over early, and I said, I'm going with you. And, he'd been on a little funk for him. For a lot of other people, they would love to be in the shooting vicinity with him. But, for him to come out tonight, give us 3 big threes, 5 boards, and, his defensive activity was tremendous. So, I think, the way he approached it this morning just trickled down all the way to tonight.
LeBron, Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. In the fourth quarter, you made what you'd probably consider to be a number of winning plays. Not all of them ended with you scoring the ball. What do you think was the most important play you made tonight, and why?
The most important play? I don't know. I mean, maybe the contest for the dunk on Evan Turner or the extra pass to Kevin Love for the 3. I just try to do a little bit of everything, man. And or the offensive foul on Crowder when he shoved me going across the lane, give us another possession. Just try to do a little bit of everything. I'm not just a scorer. I try to do everything defensively. Some things that don't show up in the box score. I just try to, whatever it takes for my team to win, I want to be a part of it. And if it's sacrificing myself, giving up my body, I'm all for it.
LeBron, Dave Chudowski, WKYC in Cleveland, over here. You talked earlier today about not being a patient person. Is that evident tonight, knowing you could really, put your foot down on this series and the game you had tonight?
I want to be aggressive. I love road games in the playoffs. I get up for those games, even more than home games. And I love the adversity that comes with it. I love going against the opposing fans, the opposing team, and everything that comes with it. So, for me, it's my approach. And, even though I missed some, very makeable layups early on, I just think my aggressiveness just started to, hit home for our team, and they just kind of just followed my lead after that.
Ron, Chris Haynes, Cleveland.com. After speaking with some of the Celtics players, they talk about the need to try to play physical. They seem like they want to take that to another level today. There was a hard foul on KYRIE that, and seemed like things could have got out of hand at that juncture. Can you just talk about that play and that situation and how you feel you guys handled that?
Well, you handle it by, wherever the refs decide on what the call is. You go up there, you make free throws, and you get a stop. And, we want to play physical as well, but, we want to play basketball. The only thing that matters to us is trying to get a win. And, but we don't shy away from contact. I don't shy away from contact. And as a team, we go out there with the aggression every night to defend at a high level. I think we did that once again tonight, and to rebound. And we did that again tonight as well.
Jay King, MassLive.com. You guys are up 3-0, but you've needed big plays from a lot of guys in every fourth quarter. As a young team, what type of learning experience, what type of test, I guess, has this series been for you guys?
Well, I'm much rather make big plays and be up 3-0 than not make big plays at all and be down 0-3. And for us, we're a young group. Every night that it's a learning test for us, and this is our first experience being on the road together. And for 3 of our key guys, Kevin, KYRIE, and Tristan, they played phenomenal basketball. And so we're not looking to blow anybody out. We're not looking to make a statement. In the postseason, you just want to win, and because that's all that matters is the wins in the postseason. No matter how you do it, it's just getting it done, and we've done it so far.
That physicality, that intensity that was out there tonight, is that kind of different from most regular season matchups?
No.
LeBron, Dave McMenamin, ESPN.com. You mentioned one of the important plays you made, the contest on the Turner dunk attempt, and I asked you after Game 2 about the physicality of guys like Turner and Crowder, and you said, the best satisfaction, I guess, is just to win. But you seemed like you had a little bit of a back and forth with Turner after that. Is that a little bit of a payback for some of the physicality to get a play like that?
Well, any play that's a momentum swing, even though Jay Crowder got the offensive rebound and got fouled. He made 1 out of 2. If we had came up, with that block, it would have been even more of a success. But, you know, just not having easy buckets. You know, I think Evan played a great game tonight. He was in his groove, in his mid-range jumper, and you know, and he also hit a big three to knock the deficit down to 3 late in the fourth. But you know, for me, I'm just trying to be around the ball, try to be very active defensively. I was able to get a couple steals tonight, get a couple blocks, and just make plays to help us win defensively, even more offensively.
Martin Kessler from NPR's Only a Game. You've obviously played a lot
Where you
of
at? Oh, okay, I see.
big games in this building, playoff games. What did some of those early games mean for your development as a player?
Well, it's the same for our team, and you know, for our team, every experience that we come across, you know, today or whenever it happens is it's a good teacher for us, and that's what happened for me early in my days, you know, and being here and playing against the Celtic team early in my days, and just seeing how the way they play the game of basketball, what it takes, you know, the mindset it takes to win. So I've had a lot of experiences over my career to put me in this position where I can succeed. Am I always gonna come out victorious? No, you know, it's not promised, but I would try to put myself and put my teammates in a position where we can be, you know, as close as successful as possible. And you know, just come from my experience that I've had in the past.
LeBron, Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. The last pass to Kevin for the three, it seemed like the Celtics had spent much of the series trying to take that play away. So what happened over the course of tonight that kind of enabled you to get that play back?
Oh, well, it took our offensive rebound machine, first of all, and Tristan to give us another possession. I had just missed the elbow jumper that felt really good, and Tristan was able to get an offensive rebound and kick it back out, and we went right back to the same isolation where I knew I can get a good shot, either make or miss, or I was going to find a teammate of mine for a make or a miss. You know, just try to get us a good look, you know, with the time winding down. So, you know, the possession before, I took the jab shot, no dribble, got a little space, missed it, and I felt, you know, this time around he was going to crowd me a little more and think that I was going to take the same one. So I drove the lane. One of their bigs, I think it was Zeller, stepped up, and I seen Kevin's man leave him and left him in the corner, and I just try to put it right where all he needs to do is just catch and shoot it, and he nailed a big one. He nailed a few big ones tonight, and we needed every last one of them.
LeBron, Alley, Clifton, Fox Sports, Ohio. I know it's nothing new for you, but in a game like tonight, can you quantify the impact of a guy like Tristan?
Well, in the postseason, I always harp on how important every possession is. And if you're able to get extra possessions in the postseason, that's even more. It's demoralizing for the opponent. You know, when a guy is wrestling with 2 or 3 guys down there, he's still able to come up with it. You look at the stat sheet, we had 13 second chance points. Tristan had, I think, 5. Yeah, he had 5 offensive rebounds by himself, and as a team, we had 11. So they gave us second possessions, and you know, it's huge to have a guy like that. There are a few guys in our league that get offensive rebounds and give us extra possessions. We happen to have 3. One is out for the season, and Andy, and Kevin, and Tristan, that gives us extra possessions on any given night. So Tristan, his importance to our team is very high, and you know, that's why he comes off the bench. He plays 30 minutes almost a game, and he gives us a high impact when he's out on the floor.
LeBron, Travis Singleton, blackathlete.net. Can you just talk about the chemistry of the team now? Obviously, up 3-0. Also, you know, have you seen any growth from KYRIE and Kevin during the playoffs? You know, this is their first playoff run.
Well, our chemistry is high as far as you know, what we need to do to win. Our coaching staff give us a great game plan, and it's up to us as players to go out and execute that. I think what we've built over the season, we will continue to learn each other, even beyond this year. But you know, for us right now, we're giving ourselves the best chance to win, and that's all you can ask for. And I think you know, with Kevin and KYRIE, they've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Kevin, his 7th year, KYRIE is 4th, and they probably watched a lot of postseason games in the past when they didn't make it, and was hoping at some point that it would be them. You know, and I think they've relished this opportunity, and they come out every single night so far in this series and play some great ball games. You know, not only just scoring, but helping us win. You know, Kevin has taken charges, KYRIE has delved on the floor, and you know, those are winning plays. Those are plays that don't always show up in the box score.
Howard Beck with Bleacher Report. LeBron, you mentioned all the memorable nights you've had here playoff-wise before. This is obviously a much different-looking Celtics team, but being back in this arena, this environment? Anything that kind of resonated or stirred up any old emotions there? How did it feel differently or the same?
It's about the same. You know, the uniforms are the same. Some of the players are different. Mostly all the players are different besides Brandon Bass being on some of those teams. But it's the same for me. You know, I get great feelings. I get eerie feelings when I come in this building. I've been on both sides of the fences. Excuse me. And, you know, it's the great thing about being here. These fans are they're loyal to one thing and one thing only, and that's green. And that's all they see, and that's all they care about. And for me being a competitor, for me being someone that they know personally, to be able to come out here and perform in front of those guys, you know, it means a lot, you know, because they know the game. They know basketball. They know sports. This is a sports town between them and the Patriots and the Bruins and the Red Sox. They know sports. So for me to be able to have some type of history in this city, it means a lot for, I guess, for my legacy.
Jason Lloyd, Agribiga